Yo guys, welcome to a new video on the channel. First off, on behalf of the entire White Label crew, we want to thank you for your support. The channel has been growing really well, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so to support our future projects. At the moment, everybody is consuming more content on average than they would normally do, and while doing so, we stumbled across some crazy footage from YouTube that might be inspiring for the coming trips, when we are allowed to travel again, of course. We've got a couple of great locations that we hopefully visit in the second half of 2020. Who knows if we can add some additional crazy lure choices to this already impressive list of insane stuff. We gathered a couple of clips of fellow YouTubers. Links to their channels and their videos are obviously in the description below. Without further ado, let's dive into the video.
Look at this beast.
First off, a clip that I shot in Sweden of a particular piece of soft plastic that is more common in different industries than the fishing industry. It's called a packer, and I'm not gonna dive into what it exactly is or what it's used for, but a buddy of mine, Alex Drapers, used it successfully to target cod and halibut. I recently dropped a photo of him catching a massive cod on this, well, let's say soft bait. In all honesty, equipped with a heavy sinker, it has quite a unique wobble to it, and if you jerk it properly, then well, I can make these lame jokes all day, but nonetheless, we didn't catch any pike on it, so we used it for a couple of different things, as you can see. One of the main issues that we had with it, that it was just too heavy to fish it properly in shallow bay, so if you want to try out this packer, which goes under the dubious name Mr.Limpy, you might want to go with a smaller size, guys. Bananas. Oh, you either hate them or love them as a fisherman. We all know about the infamous banana myth, where supposedly bananas have a negative effect on fish activity. I personally love them, but some fishing guys strictly ban them from even entering the boat. So imagine me being pleasantly surprised about the fact that YouTuber Marx Fishing took it upon him to actually catch a fish on a banana, specifically a banana peel. It needed some adjustments and a jig to make it viable, but as you can see, it did the trick.
Ridiculous, one of our favourite pastimes is fishing. So today our challenge is to find out, can you use an old broken iPhone as a lure and successfully catch it?
Ever wondered what you can do with your old iPhone? Well, besides selling it or tossing it into the blender, it can do magic when equipped with a few trebles. Watch how the guys from How Ridiculous successfully land a fish, and I challenge you guys to try this for pike fishing. I might give it a go too, but all I got lying around is some old Nokias, and I fear they don't have the iPhone Bling.
Yeah! That is unbelievable. Can be done. All of your old iPhone needs.
Next up, we got another classic. Pike eat everything right? Well, what about a carrot? We all know the phrase only in Russia, and I think this video supports that phrase. It's not exactly 4K footage, but definitely a classic. They can get quite a jerkbait motion out of the carrot, and it seems like a viable low-budget choice when you want to target those pike that went vegan and are extremely picky about their social interactions. Next up is an innovation that definitely has some potential, especially when it's being developed a bit furthermore. Robotic fish imitations might be viable when technology becomes way more affordable for fishing. Underwater Island is known for some amazing clearwater footage that explain how pike hunt and react to particular lures. To me, it took quite some time before the pike attacked the ZOMBAIT, and it's not really clear if they attack because it's a dead herring or because there's a fully functional vibrator sticking inside of the herring and operating at the same time. I don't really think that it's value for money at the moment or like a real secret weapon that you could use, but we'll see how this develops in the future.
What are these things? Why are these in every gas station? And of course, Canadian Tire.
Without any doubt, Uncut Angling is one of the best channels out there. It showcases the beautiful area of Manitoba and it combines fishing with some good sense of humor. And in the end, that's the most important element in fishing, having fun. Closest thing that we have to Manitoba in Europe is Sweden. Pretty on its own, but it lacks the diversity that we can find across the pond. In this clip, Uncut Angling turned a fidget spinner into a lure, although Aaron adding some of his own hair might have contributed in catching that muskie, not to mention how insane that take was.
Oh, ta-da! Silver play button for reaching 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. This is all because of you.
In the next clip, they pulled it off again, this time using the YouTube 100k play button to target pike, drill a few holes and attach a few trebles. In a way similar to the iPhone clip that we showed before, though the YouTube play button is definitely harder to obtain than a shiny old iPhone. In a way, it makes sense that pike strike this because spoons have been a good lure of choice for many decades and will always be a bait that will catch fish.
Casting to it. Oh yes! Oh yes! You see this? It's real, folks. That took like maybe 10 minutes.
This clip is definitely one of the weirdest out there. Who came up with the idea to fish with a set of fake teeth? It makes you wonder the importance of lure choices, though I do think that some days pike literally hit anything that moves. I've had a few days where it just simply didn't matter what you threw at them. I guess my granny's fake teeth would have worked that day too. And at number 9 we'll show you a clip of a bait that's originally not designed to fish for pike. We found this bait online and it looked pretty cool, but it's just humongously big. Not due to its size, I mean at 40 centimeters it is big, but it's not unusual to use when trolling for pike. But it weighs a whopping 1100 grams and it is so bulky, the girth is just insane. We managed to hook a couple of fish on it, but most of them came off. Eventually we did hook into a pike properly and was able to show you guys this in front of the camera, but we can definitely not recommend this bait as a good pike fishing bait. It's simply too wide, too heavy, too bulky. Either way, it was fun to catch a fish on it. If you are going to use it, definitely do it trolling, because casting this baby is just close to insanity. An AliExpress lure like this would actually work, but it's a giant bait that catches pike, so awesome. That's it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit that notification button and subscribe. And also check out the fellow content creators on YouTube. The links of their videos are in the description down below. Hopefully we can go to Sweden and shoot some more videos the coming weeks, but we have some other cool stuff in store which we're going to be releasing the coming weeks on the channel. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. See ya.